Soft blue light on the wall. I can hear the silence fall. Something fades between the lines, like a voice I cannot find. The room goes dim, the air turns slow. A low red line begins to glow. Your signal slips out of my hands like dust that I don't understand. I call once more into the dark. No answer back, no single spark. But in that space where sound is gone, I feel the pressure moving on. Every second drifts too wide, like the world stepped to the side. Not quite, not peace, not rest, just a cut across my chest. Signal lost, lights go low. Cut the sound and let it show. Signal lost, empty space hits too hard across my face. Signal lost, hold me still. No more voice, but all the thrill. Signal lost, break the room, leave me shaking in the blue. Lights go low, hold me still. No more voice, but all the thrill. Break the room, leave me blue. Signal lost comes crashing through. Signal lost comes crashing through. Now the beat comes back in waves, sharp and fast through the haze. Every drop cuts twice as clean. After all the in-between, static burns beneath my skin, like a fault waking up again. No soft place and no relief, only rhythm under grief. What was missing now returns, harder, brighter, louder burn. And the gap that pulled me down turns into a hunted sound. Signal lost, lights go low. Cut the sound and let it show. Signal lost, empty space hits too hard across my face. Signal lost, hold me still. No more voice, but all the thrill. Signal lost, break the room, leave me shaking in the blue. Lights go low, hold me still. No more voice, but all the thrill. Break the room, leave me blue. Signal lost comes crashing through. One breath, one blank, one fall, then the dark consumes it all. No signal, no escape, only pulse and fractured shape. Signal lost, lights go low. Cut the sound and let it show. Signal lost, empty space hits too hard across my face. Signal lost, hold me still. No more voice, but all the thrill. Signal lost, break the room, leave me shaking in the blue. Soft blue light, no reply, only echoes left behind. When the silence cuts this deep, signal lost won't let me sleep.
Luz cortada, coração. Faking memory na visão. Vem tão perto sem tocar. Já me fez acreditar. You move like I've seen you before. Same eyes in another door. Same heat in a colder room. Same perfume in digital bloom. Blue on black, your echo stays like a lie in a violet haze. I know your face, I know your name, but nothing lands the same. Na minha mente volta assim, quase real but not to me. Every flash cuts through the frame and leaves me burning in the same. Fake memory in my head. Silver light on a thread of red. Fake memory, sweet and strange. Look so close but shifted shape. Fake memory, pull me in under skin and over cortadas en final. Fake and memory fica igual. Cold screen, black glass, no sound. Red light wakes under the ground. One pulse, one spark, then more. Pressure climbs through the metal floor. Night cold running through my veins. Static breath and iron rain. No safe line, no way back. System living the after black. Count it in, don't look away. Feel the charge start to invade. No delay, no second form. Core awake before the storm. Voltage crawling through the wire. Every second climbing higher. Block the frame, hold the door. All of it leads to overload core. Overload core, light it up. Black screen burns when the pressure jumps. Overload core, break the norm. Whole system shakes when the circuit storms. Overload core, red line glow. Too much heat and it still wants more. Overload core, no control. Feel that weight in the overload core. Steel walls on with the hidden tone. City lights flicker in their chrome. Every wire on the skin feels tight. Every breath tastes sharp tonight. No mercy lives in a room like this. Only sparks and an electric risk. Every beat it's hard and raw. Like the first clean crack in a system flaw. I don't run when the pressure bends. I go deeper where the signal ends. If it breaks, let it break in force. I was built for the overload course. Low air, bright fear, don't freeze. Heart rate jumps with the machine. One more hit and the dark turns warm. One more push and the grid transforms. No retreat when the current climbs. No relief in these midnight lines. Hear the frame start asking for more. All roads point to overload core. Overload core, light it up. Black screen burns when the pressure jumps. Overload core, break the norm. Whole system shakes when the circuit storms. Overload core, red line glow. Too much heat and it still wants more. Overload core, no control. Feel that weight in the overload core. Lights thin out, room goes hollow. Bass stays low like a shadow. Slow breath cut by a warning tone. No one here but the code alone. Cold blue flicker on the steel. No more doubt, just what is real. Hold still now, don't look down. Something huge is waking now. Mainline heat in the backbone rail. Lockjaw, white noise system pale. Every flash leaves a burning trace. Every drum lands straight to the face. Black glass cracks in a violet line. I can feel the surge in time. Danger doesn't come with a name. It comes alive when you feed the flame. I take the load and I don't let go. I ride the fault where the hard lights glow. Every scar writes a darker law. Every pulse serves the overload core. Watch the frame, it starts to bend. No clean stop and no soft bend. When it hits, let it hit full force. No way out of the central source. All this weight in a single spark. All this heat in a room this dark.
so deep, steel frequency in my bloodstream. Rust red dust on a concrete floor, sharp pulse pounds at a metal door. Every strike leaves a silver stain, every wave runs through my frame. Black rail hum with a brutal shine, cold blue flash in a fractured line. Heavy rhythm wired and tight, turns my ribs to a ringing sight. Smoke curls slow through a burning seam, gears still grind in a shattered dream. Every nerve starts to spark and sing when the iron kicks in. Hit me hard with the silver tone, drive that way through the flesh and bone. Bright as sparks in a factory rain, I come alive in the iron strain. Cold and loud, razor clean, move my blood with the steel machine. Hold me close to the pressure peak, I can feel that frequency. Pink gray light on the window bars, hot dust drips from the welding sparks. Every clang sends a tremor wide, like a storm bolted up inside. Heat rolls low through the plated walls, thin flame slides with the shadow falls. What stays left when the crash grows slow? A hum beneath the undertow. Ash and oil on a velvet breeze, hard shine fading with crooked ease. Still the beat leaves a mark in me, like a scar cut electrically. Hit me hard with the silver tone, drive that way through the flesh and bone. Bright as sparks in a factory rain, I come alive in the iron strain. Cold and loud, razor clean, move my blood with the steel machine. Hold me close to the pressure peak, I can feel that frequency. Hit me hard with the silver tone, drive the way through the flesh and bone. Bright as sparks now fading slow, still it burns in the afterglow. Cold and deep, thinner gleam, lingering under the quiet steam. Even when the room grows weak, I still hear that frequency.
Blue light falls on the avenue, cold air hums like it's calling you. One spark runs through the sleeping dark, then the whole grid starts. Street signs glow in a violet rain, thin white lines on the window pane. Every block feels close, alive, like a pulse learning how to rise. I can feel it under my feet, low and breathe from the summer heat. Quiet now but not for long, the city's heart is turning on. Night circuit lighted up, neon veins in the midnight rush. Night circuit, feel that glow, baseline running through the road. Night circuit, hold me near, every signal crystal clear. Night circuit, burn so bright, turn the whole town on tonight. Baseline running through the road, hold me near, burn, turn the whole town on tonight. Windows flash and the colors shake, every wire starts to wake. Pink and blue on the asphalt skin, like the dark is lit from within. Every corner starts to shine, every pulse falls into time. Now the quiet breaks apart, and the voltage hits the heart. Night circuit lighted up, neon veins in the midnight rush. Night circuit, feel that glow, tonight. Night circuit lighted up, neon veins in the midnight rush. Night circuit, feel that glow, baseline running through the road. Night circuit, hold me near, every signal crystal clear. Night circuit, burn so bright, turn the whole town on tonight. Blue light stays, don't let go. Night circuit still below. Night circuit still below.
Frio no ar, luz a tremer, som de falha assim se vão ter. No meu peito devagar, cor está te habitar. Blue flickers on the wall, tiny sparks that never fall. Under skin, under breath, I can feel the shaking depths. Nada para, nada vai, tudo treme mas não cai. Too much noise in my head, half alive, not fully dead. Core static, stay with me. Just shake the dark, feel electrically. Core static, low and bright. Hold me in the broken light. Sem cair, sem soltar. Quase quebra, vai voltar. Core static, feel it hit. Living inside the static. Stay with me, low and bright. Hold me in the broken light. Core static, vai voltar. Living inside the static. Pink pulse cuts through the glass. Little glitches, moving fast. Every line begins to bend, but it doesn't reach the end. No meu corpo tensão, mais fumaça, mais pressão. Not a crash, not release, just a tremor underneath. Core static, stay with me. Shake the dark, electrically. Core static, low and bright. Hold me in the broken light. Sem cair, sem soltar. Quase quebra, vai voltar. Core static, feel it hit. Living inside the static. Static, stay with me. Low and bright. Core static, stay with me. Low and bright. Mais ruído, mais calor, mais tensão sem explodir. Core static, pull me in, noise and voltage on my skin. Core static, sharp and white, turn the tremor into light. Sem cair, sem soltar, quase quebra sem parar. Core static, feel it hit, living inside the static. Frio no ar, baixo a vibrar. Core static, no meu olhar. Tight line, bright wire, feel it pull. Thin spark, sharp breath, pressure full. No break, no fall, no release. Power thread under my teeth. I can feel it in the way you move. Like one wrong step could split the room. Everything turns thin and bright, like glass cut under neon light. No scream, no crash, no open flame. Just a pulse that calls my name. Little shakes under my skin, like the storm is sealed within. Every second stretch too far. Every thought hits just as hard. Hold it tight, don't let it slip. shakes across the glass. Time runs fast but never snaps. Every wire hums so low, like it knows what I don't know. No soft ground and no safe side, only tension I can't hide. I don't run, I lean in more. I want what the pressure's for. Bit by bit it starts to climb higher through my pulse and spine. Still no break and still no end. Only force inside thread. Power thread, pull me close, hold me where the current grows. Power thread, thin and bright, cutting through me every night. Power thread, don't let go, take me where the dark lines glow. Power thread, tight as breath, living on the edge of stress. So still, so sharp, so near, so full of heat, so full of fear. One line, one spark, one breath, all my strength inside the thread. Power thread, pull me close, hold me where the current grows. Power thread, thin and bright, cutting through me every night. Power thread, don't let go, take me where the dark lines glow. Power thread, tight as breath, living on the edge of stress. Tight line, bright wire, still it burns. No release, no clean return. One more pulse beneath my chest. Power thread and nothing less. Fire line on the window glass. Red spark kicks and the shadows flash. Heart runs wild through the after show. Still alive in the shutdown glow. Bright heat rolls through the violet steam. Hotter than a half-burned dream. Silver dust on a fevered wire. Room turns gold at the edge of fire. Quick lips part with a breath of shine. Late pulse racing against the time. Every second drips like chrome. Melting slow in the neon dome. Even when the frame bends thin, warmth keeps pressing under skin. Like a light that won't lie low. Still it blooms in the undertow. Hold that flame, let it flow. Leave your trace in the undertow. Warm and wild, sweet and slow. Still we rise in the shutdown glow. Glass and gold, skin and smoke. Living bright in the final stroke. When the night leans in this close, we don't fade in the shutdown glow. Pink blue sparks on a tilted screen. Soft ash dancing in between. Every line starts to blur and sway. Still the color refuses gray. Low bass hums like a closing train. Carving heat through the cooling rain. What remains is a softer flame. Glowing low but alive the same. Final flicker, velvet burn. Little embers twist and turn. Not an end and not a fall. Just a hush after the call. Hold that flame, let it flow. Leave your trace in the undertow. Warm and wild, sweet and slow. Still we rise in the shutdown glow. Glass and gold, skin and smoke. Living bright in the final stroke. When the night leans in this close, we don't fade in the shutdown glow. Slow breath, dim light, tender gold. Heat stays near when the air turns cold. leave your trace in the undertow. Warm and wild, now more slow. Still we breathe in the shutdown glow. Glass and gold, skin in the smoke, fading soft from the final stroke. When the dark comes close and low, I still shine in the shutdown glow. Fireline in the window glass. Last warm light is the one that lasts. Chuva cai, luz brutal, sombra dança no canal. Bate forte, peito acende, algo morto ainda entende. Vidro sujo, rua azul, fio torto, céu sem sul. Toda lâmpada vacila, toda esquina me vigia. Vento frio no portão, chiado, entra na estação. Passo leve, pulso estranho, tem fantasma no meu ganho. Let's ignite every stain, runs like fever through the rain. Every echo drags me down to a halfway haunted town. Puxa, puxa, deixa vir, ghost away, faz meu corpo ir. Dead channel light. Febre cinza, som sem fim, rasgo o ar dentro de mim. Dead channel light, como que eu sigo true? Rosa fraco no painel, lua torta, cor de mel. Baixo bate embaixo da pele, como reza que repele. Som quebrado no corrimão, fumaça presa na visão. Nada some por inteiro, fica um resto no chuveiro. Cold tracks on a neon wire, soft decay and hidden fire. What is gone still leaves a thread, breathing under what is dead. Puxa, puxa, deixa vir, ghost away, faz meu corpo ir. Dead channel, febre cinza, som sem fim, rasgo o ar dentro de mim. Dead channel, como eu sigo true. Chiado fino, luz de sal, nome preso no sinal. Puxa, 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 deixa vir, puxa o luz e faz meu corpo ir. Great desire, silver enfim, macio, through the night, deixa o rastro em minha skin. Dead channel, stay in view. Till the last wave passes through. Till the last wave passes through. quick flames leap and the shadows crawl. Each turn bites with the lotus spark. Each breath glows in the engine dark. Skin turns gold in the pressure rain. Low wind drills through the crumbling pain. Every lock, things splits apart like live wire under the high road. Line hums with a violet gleam. Whole night tilts like a fever dream. All that force when the well hush. Everything feeds the system rush. Push it fast, push it through. Feel that fire breaking through. System rush, fierce and bright. Turn the dark electric white. Drive that weight into my frame. Flood my ribs with heat and flame. When it hits, I want that thrust. I come alive inside the rush. Inside the rush. Thread burns, twilight turns, whole world bends, nothing returns. Push it fast, push it through. Set that code to blazing blue. System rush, cut that night. Drag me deep into the light. Drive that weight into my frame. Burn my pulse with heat and flame. When the hope returns to thrust, I come alive inside the rush.
Black mode on, I feel it start. Cold line running through my heart. No alarm, no flashing light, just that shadow in the night. Stepping slow, don't say a word. Every sound feels cut and blood. Blue light falls across the floor, like we've been here once before. Hands go still, eyes don't move. Something dark is in the groove. No one man, no open door. Only what we can ignore. I can feel it take the room. Soft and sharp like coming doom. Not a scream, not a flame, just a system with no name. Dark protocol, lock me in. Cold control under my skin. Dark protocol, cut me clean. No loose wire in the machine. Dark protocol, hold me close. Black code living in my bones. Dark protocol, take it all. I can hear the dark mode call. Cut me clean. No loose wire in the machine. Hold me close, take it all. I can hear the dark mode call. Cut me clean. No loose wire in the machine. Hold me close, take it all. I can hear the dark mode call. Red trace glows along the glass. Seconds sit and drifting past. Still I stay, still I know there's no place left I can go. No reply, no human noise. Only stripped and narrow choice. Breath runs low, pulse runs deep. Like a cold that never sleeps. And it turns and it grows. Through the silence, through the smoke. Not a light, not gone cold. Just a hand around control. Dark protocol, lock me in. Cold control under my skin. Dark protocol, cut me clean. No loose wire in the machine. Dark protocol, hold me close. Black code living it begins. Dark mode, moving under skin. Reg mode on, no morning glow. Only what we shouldn't know. Cold and hard from end to start. Dark protocol inside my heart. Inside my heart. Inside my heart. Inside dark protocol.
Light flash, cut frame, lose control. Sunny sparks running through my soul. One beat late, then back in place. Glitch pulse moving through the haze. Just got it under my skin, little waves pulling me in. On and off like broken night, but it feels too good tonight. Short breath, fast cleansed in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Not quite safe, not quite. But I don't want that pulse all night. Every photo hits my chest, make the silence feel possessed. Like the code that skips and bends, then goes back and starts again. Glitch, 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 pulse. Hit me once, glitch, pulse. Then it's gone. Glitch, pulse. Back too fast. I don't want this wave to pass. Glitch, pulse. Right, then blur. Glitch, pulse. Cut the world. Glitch, pulse. Hold me close. I feel alive inside that goes. Back me once. Then it's gone. Back too fast. I feel alive inside that goes. Ink line shake across the glass. Moments breaking never last. Drop the sound and bring it near. Now the whole room disappears. Heart jumps hard on every spark. Little fires in the dark. Not a dream and not a lie. Just a signal burning bright. If it breaks, let it break in time. If it cuts, let it cut through mine. I don't want the world to stay still. I want the shake, I want the thrill. Glitch pulse, hit me once. Glitch pulse, then it's gone. Glitch pulse, back too fast. I don't want this wave to pass. Glitch pulse, bright then blur. Glitch pulse, cut the world. Glitch pulse, hold me close. I feel alive inside the ghost. Hit me once, then it's gone. Back too fast. I feel alive inside the ghost. On and off, low and high. Through my veins, through my mind. Broken light, perfect rush. I don't wanna lose this pulse. Glitch pulse, hit me once. Glitch pulse, then it's gone. Glitch pulse, back too fast. I don't want this wave to pass. Glitch pulse, right then blurred. Glitch pulse, cut the world. Glitch pulse, hold me close. I feel alive inside the ghost. Light flash, soft fade after glow. Still Bate forte, luz neon, sobe fogo no meu som. Vem sem medo, vem assim.
Tá vendo em mim?
Frio doce na tensão, corre rápido na mão. Pela pele, pelo ar,
Faz meu corpo levitar.
luz vermelha no visor, mais pressão, mais calor. Sem controle, sem perdão.
Tudo gira no refrão.
Deixa entrar, deixa bater no meu peito até ferver. Fio quente, neon burn, no way back, no return. Pela veia sem parar, faz a noite incendiar. Quando entra até o fim, tá vendo em mim.
Tá vendo em mim?
Fio quente, neon burn, no way back, no return.
Até o fim, tá vendo em mim?
Fio quente, neon burn, no way back, no return.
Quando entra até o fim, tá vendo em mim?
Vidro escuro, rosa e blue, baixo bate, corta tudo. Cada toque acende mais, cada pulso satisfaz. Sem remédio, sem final, doce erro digital. Se me puxa, vou também, quero mais, mais além.
Deixa subir, deixa correr, no meu sangue até doer. Frio doce chama cruel, brilho falso, gosto fiel. Sem saída, sem dormir, só vontade de sentir. Quando entra até o fim.
Tá vendo em mim?
Mais vezes eu morro. Quando entra até o fim.
Tá vendo em mim?
Tá vendo em mim?
Mais pressão, mais calor, mais veneno, mais sabor. Deixa entrar, deixa bater no meu peito até ferver. Frio, quente, neon burn, no way back, no return. Toma pele, toma o fim, deixa o código em mim. Quando entra até o fim, tá vendo em mim? Luz neon, baixa o som.
Tá vendo no meu tom.
Violet dust on the mirror glass, a silver trace where she just passed. Still the room leans toward a flame, like a prayer, afraid of its own name. She moves slow through the afterlife, soft as smoke, sharp as a knife. Every eye begins to sway, like the dark has found a face. Cold perfume in a sacred line, pretty ruin, perfect design. Half devotion, half disease. She turns the pressure into heat. In her shadow, breath gets thin, velvet skin, electric hymn. One small look and the whole room bends, like a fault that won't repent. Pull me under, neon gray, silver fever, holy taste. Cut the silence, split the blue, leave your shape in everything you do. Bright and wicked, slow and fast, like a spell that wasn't meant to last. Hold me in that violet flame, I whisper once, Era Saint. Pink sparks race across the floor, bass kicks harder than before. Every step redraws the air, every pulse says she is there. Glass reflections breaking waves, bodies drift like altered prayers. A colder fire fills the skin, and the room caves further in. She turns once and the lights tilt down, heavy halo, shattered crown. she cannot take. Pull me under, neon gray, silver fever, holy taste, cut the silence, split the blue, leave your shape in everything you do. Bright and wicked, slow and fast, like a spell that wasn't meant to last. Hold me in that violet flame, I whisper once, ever seen. Soft glow, pale fire. She moves back into the white. Pull me under, neon gray, silver fever, fading taste, cut the midnight, blur the view, leave your trace in what I turn into. Sacred glitter, bruised and bright, like a ghost still, holding light. Stay a moment, then grow faint, holy fall. Air saint. Violet dust on the mirror glass. She is gone, but never past. Black room, still air, pale screen glow. Time slows down where the daylights flow. Thin frost breath on the window rim. Whole world fades to a zero dim.
Silver dust on a silent frame. Everything stripped of shape and name. Quiet walls with the frozen shine. Every second falls out of time. Low glass hum in a hollow blue. I can feel it divide the view. Nothing loud but it cuts so deep. Like a code that erases sleep. Cold and clean like a closing seat. Pulling every last trace from me. As the dark falls into the floor, I become what I was before.
Zero system, drain the light, turn the pulse to a thinner white. Zero system, clear the flame, leave the dark without a name. Zero system, slow and sharp, draw a line through the beating heart. Zero system, hold it still, make the world bend to the chill.
Fast lights blink, then they disappear. Hard glass skin with a silver tear. Every sound gets pulled so tight till it snaps into the night.
Still blue haze on the lowered sky. Every breath tastes clear and dry. All the heat from the room is gone. Only pressure lingers on. Static dreams in a narrow stream break apart at the edge of dream. When the black comes down this clean, everything turns zero flame. Zero system, drain the light, turn the pulse to a thinner white. Zero system, clear the flame, leave the dark without a name. Zero system, slow and sharp, draw a line through the beating heart. Zero system, hold it still, make the world bend to the chill. Soft as drifts through the neon frost. One more blink and the frame is lost. Zero system, drain the light, turn the pulse to a thinner white. Zero system, clear the flame, leave the dark without a name. Zero system, slow and sharp, draw a line through the beating heart. Zero system, fade to still, make the world sleep in the chill. Black room, still air, pale screen glow. Only traces under snow. midnight stone. Ice blue fire in a skin of chrome. Bright coat runs where the shadows press. Night comes alive in the neon process. Glass rain streaks on the tower face. Cold beams drift with the liquid grace. Every curb wears a painted scar. Everything reflects a moving star. Paint haze spills on the crosswalk lines. Steel dust glows in electric signs. Every lane takes a polished gleam, like the city was built from a frozen dream. Touchless heat on a cobalt seam. Hard shine cut through a velvet steam. Pretty surface, silent threat. A perfect glow I can't forget. Slide that color through the dark. Leave a trace, ignite the spark. Neon process, thick and bright. Writing code across the night. Silver motion, crystal blue. Paint the streets in a colder hue. Hold that shimmer, let it gloss. I get lost in the process. Mirror walls catch a violet flare. Thin white streaks split open air. Every signal blooms then fades, like a pulse in a glass arcade. Low light skim on the train line steel. Hard reflections turn unreal. Every roof wears a ghostly glaze. Every turn holds a cleaner blaze. What looks warm from a distant frame turns to frost when it gets a name. City skin under lucid gloss. I still move in the process. Slide that color through the dark. Leave a trace, ignite the spark. Neon process, thick and bright. Writing code across the night. Silver motion, crystal blue. Paint the streets in a colder hue. Hold that shimmer, let it gloss. I get lost in the process. Cool shine, thin trace. Light moves slow across my face. Slide that color through the dark. Leave a trace, ignite the spark. Neon process, sharpen light. Carving lines across the night. Silver motion, crystal blue. Leave the world in a colder hue. When the skyline turns to gloss, I still glow in the process. Red spark jumps from the circuit seam. Hot glass shakes in a fractured gleam. Tight lungs burn at the fault line point. Whole frame cracks at the breakpoint. Steel pulse pounds through the pressure wall. Bright dust rains where the shadows fall. Every nerve turns razor thin, like a storm trying to break within. Fast heat climbs through a wired spine. Sharp light bites at a closing line. Every second strains the thread, like a siren in a metal head. Skin pulls tight with a fever strain. Eyes flash white in electric rain. I can feel that split begin, where the heart dark caves me in. Push it past, let it break. Feel the whole room bend and shake. Breakpoint burning in my chest. It's so hard I lose the rest. Crack the frame, split the glow. Drive me where the wild sparks go. Hold that edge, don't disappoint. Everything turns at the breakpoint. Pink flame runs on the broken glass. Heartbeats strike and the panels flash. Every blow leaves a brighter scar. Every line snaps who we are. Air tastes hot with the chrome blue sting. Dead rails hum when the shockwaves sing. What was sealed starts spilling through like a shape I never knew. Body tilts in a tilted room. Half lit up in the engine bloom. All at once the walls give way and the lock can't make me stay. Push it past, let it break. Feel the whole room bend and shake. Breakpoint burning in my chest. It's so hard I lose the rest. Crack the frame, split the glow. Drive me where the wild sparks go. Hold that edge, don't disappoint. Every everything turns at the breakpoint. Thin smoke, bright eight. One more hit, one more break. Push it past, let it break. Let the floor and ceiling shake. Burn that code into the joint. Leave me raw at the breakpoint. Crack the frame, split the glow. Send me where the heart lights glow. When the world can't hold its point, I come alive in the breakpoint. Red coat runs through the after heat. Hot sparks dance under bare concrete. Skin goes bright when the circuits shiver. Whole room burns in a cold fever. White pulse climbs up the server's spine. Glass light drips in a crooked line. Every blink leaves a molten trace. Every beat puts fire in place. Steel blue smoke on the ceiling skin. Fast heat curls where the wires begin. Every switch throws a sharp gleam, like a riot inside a machine. Breath tastes hot with a copper flare. Thin flame hangs in the charged up air. Once it starts, it wants much more. Like a storm at a welded door. Burn it up, let it race. Feel that heat on my face. Cold fever, bright and raw. Pull me deeper through the floor. Crimson rush, silver sting. Set the whole grid trembling. When it climbs, I lose the floor. And I only want it more. Pink sparks split through the mirrored haze. Hard glow floods through the metal maze. Every line starts to twist and flare, like a living fall in the air. Fast handshake with the glowing ache. Hot static, running wake to wake. Every screen throws a liquid shine, like a fever fed by design. Room bends low in molten sweep. Ash light swims where the shadows creep. One felt seal starts spilling wide, and the blaze gets in my side. Burn it up, let it race. You feel the heat on my face. Cold fever, bright and raw. Pull me deeper through the floor. Crimson rush, silver sting. Set the whole grid trembling. When it climbs, I lose the floor, and I only want it more. Glow, red stream. Hot cold under every dream. Burn it up, let it up, let it up, let it up, let it up, burn it up, burn it up, burn it up, burn it up, let it race, let that fire take its place. Cold fever, hard and bright, right as fever, through the night. Crimson rush, silver sting, make the dark room shuddering. When it climbs, I lose the floor, and I only want it more.
White heat still on the highway glass. Fast lights gone, but the mark still lasts. Blue streak burns in a tired view. Night moved on, but I still see through. Ash gold dust on the shoulder line. Late post runs like a fault in time. Every blink brings a shape back clear, like it never really left from here. Something got through the dark too deep. Now it glows where I try to sleep. What was loud is a silent state. Still alive in the after frame. Leave that light in my eyes. Cold fire on the midnight skies. After image hanging slow, long after the engine glows. Trace that line through the blue, like it's still coming into view. Pink flash lips on the tunnel wall. Quick shine fades, but I catch it all. Each turn left a silver thread, running loose through the back of my head. Low bass hum and a cooling chest. Heart bright gold, sweat at me best. Every breath pulls the outline near, like a film that won't disappear. What is gone still bends the rain, still puts heat in an empty lane, still leaves light where the black should close.